Good evening and welcome. Tonight we invite you on a thoughtful journey through the latest public appearance of His Majesty King Charles III, an appearance that arrives at an important moment in the royal year, and one that tells a deeper story about leadership, tradition, diplomacy, and the future of the modern monarchy. In a world changing faster than ever, every gesture, every engagement, and every carefully chosen message from the king paints a larger picture of where the institution stands today and where it hopes to go. As we begin, imagine the serenity of a crisp December morning at Windsor Castle. The skies are bright, the ceremonial grounds immaculate, and the atmosphere carries the particular blend of anticipation and tradition that accompanies a state visit. On this day, King Charles III stands ready to welcome German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier and his wife for a historic visit, the first German state visit to the United Kingdom in nearly 3 decades. It is a moment rich in symbolism. The meeting is not only diplomatic, it is a gesture of respect, reconciliation, and reaffirmed cooperation between 2 major European nations. The king arrives with his familiar combination of dignity and calm confidence. His presence, as always, manages to be both formal and distinctly human. Camera shutters click as the visitors step onto the forecourt. The royal guards, the orchestral brass, the ceremonial procession, all the traditional elements come together to create a moment that is monumental yet deeply rooted in history. And yet beneath this grand setting, the king brings subtle warmth. His handshake, his smile, the measured yet welcoming tone in his voice. These human touches remind the world that diplomacy is not only built on politics, but on genuine relationships. As the formalities continue, the king escorts his guests into the historic halls where countless diplomatic meetings have taken place through generations. Kings, queens, presidents, and ambassadors have all stood beneath those same chandeliers. But today, this event marks a new chapter, a meeting that highlights cooperation in a post-Brexit Europe.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union, and their will must be respected. I want to thank everyone who took part in the campaign on my side of the argument, including all those who put aside party differences to speak in what they believed was the national interest.
One in which the monarchy continues to act as a symbolic bridge between nations. While elected governments change over years, the monarchy's consistency carries diplomatic weight, and King Charles, now well into his reign, has embraced that responsibility with a steady hand. Inside the castle, behind closed doors, conversations focus on shared interests, climate commitments, cultural partnerships, economic ties, and the long-standing friendship between the United Kingdom and Germany. While these discussions remain private, the message that reaches the public is clear. The UK is open to collaboration, and the king stands as an emblem of stability within that collaborative future. Every step, every gesture, every ceremonial exchange communicates purpose. Later, as cameras capture the king and President Steinmeier walking side by side, the symbolism becomes even clearer. 2 leaders, one elected, one inherited, united in a demonstration of cooperation. The images spread across newspapers and networks around the world. Analysts note the king's composure, his attentiveness, his ability to engage with dignitaries from every background. In these small interactions, one sees the essence of monarchy in the 21st century, not political power, but diplomatic presence. And yet, this state visit is only one part of the king's December narrative. Just days later, the royal household releases the official Christmas card for the year, a tradition beloved by royal followers and casual observers alike. But this card is not simply a seasonal greeting. The image chosen carries profound personal significance, and it intentionally blends the king's public role with his private life. The photograph is taken earlier in the year on the grounds of Villa Volkonsky in Rome during the King and Queen Camilla's state visit to Italy, a visit that also marked their 20th wedding anniversary. In the photo, the king and queen stand close together, holding hands in a gesture that feels both intimate and regal. They appear relaxed, content, and connected, framed by the warm Roman backdrop and a soft golden light. For many viewers, the image offers a rare glimpse into the emotional side of the monarchy. It shows the king not just as a head of state, but as a husband celebrating a personal milestone in a year filled with duty. This blend of public and private meaning exemplifies how King Charles has chosen to shape his reign, with a focus on authenticity, emotional openness, and modern expression. While previous generations of monarchs often maintained a striking separation between their personal lives and public roles, Charles has embraced a more human approach, one that the public in many ways has been eager to see. His Christmas card captures that approach beautifully. It is elegant, but not distant. Warm, but not informal. It stands as a symbolic reminder that the monarchy endures through relationships as much as it does through ceremony. What gives the Christmas card even more emotional weight is the context of the king's health journey this year. Though he continues to fulfill his duties, including high-profile engagements, he has also been navigating health challenges. While full details remain respectfully private, the public has witnessed a quieter pace at times, a more measured approach to scheduling, and moments where other members of the royal family have stepped forward. And yet, every time the king appears, whether at a state visit, at an official ceremony, or even in a photograph, his presence becomes a statement of resilience. This December, his appearances are not simply routine. They are significant. They demonstrate commitment, perseverance, and a dedication to service despite personal challenges. And that message resonates far beyond the walls of the palace. For many, his determination serves as both an inspiration and a reminder that leadership can continue with grace, even when circumstances are difficult. As the month continues, public attention grows. Analysts discuss the broader meaning of the king's engagements. Commentators explore how his approach to duty reflects the changing expectations of the monarchy. And the public, always curious, always invested, looks for signs of reassurance, stability, and continuity. In times of global uncertainty, these appearances become powerful symbols of steadiness. But there is another layer to this December story, one that goes beyond politics or ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. Someone who needs no introduction, as this is the man that put forests and nature on the map, not only in this country, but across the globe. Your Royal Highness, we are so happy to have you here.
The king has always been known for his deep connection to the environment, the arts, charitable efforts, and cultural preservation. These passions have shaped his public life long before he ascended the throne, and they continue to define his reign. Even in the midst of official duties, these themes appear subtly in his interactions. His discussions with world leaders often involve environmental sustainability. His speeches frequently highlight the importance of cultural identity and community resilience. And his engagements reveal a compassionate curiosity, an eagerness to listen, to learn, and to understand. This compassionate, thoughtful approach has made his December appearances even more meaningful. They reveal not just what he is doing, but who he is. A monarch who leads with empathy, a figure who values relationships, a man who balances tradition with modernity, a leader who finds the human dimension in every interaction. As we reflect on the king's presence this month, it becomes clear how these public moments contribute to a larger narrative about the monarchy's role in the 21st century. The British monarchy, one of the oldest institutions in the world, faces constant questions about relevance and purpose. Yet through engagements like the German state visit and meaningful gestures like the Christmas card, the king demonstrates that the monarchy's value lies not in power, but in symbolism, in stability, in representation, in the ability to bring people together in a world that often feels divided. The king's recent engagements also highlight the importance of continuity. In every ceremony, in every photograph, in every carefully chosen message, there is a reminder that the monarchy stands as a bridge between past and present. It honors history, yet adapts to the modern age. It carries traditions forward, yet remains open to evolution. And King Charles, through his thoughtful and sometimes understated approach, embodies this balance. As the year draws to a close, we see the king preparing for the Christmas season, a time filled with both personal reflection and public expectations. Christmas at the palace is steeped in tradition, from the decorations to the speeches to the gatherings at Sandringham. But this year, the meaning runs deeper. Each holiday moment carries emotional weight as the king continues navigating his responsibilities with both determination and grace. The royal family, too, plays an important role, standing alongside him, supporting him, and representing the continuity of the institution as it moves into a new year. And so, as we look toward the future, the king's December appearances offer more than ceremonial significance. They provide insight into how the monarchy is positioning itself in a rapidly changing world. They reveal a commitment to diplomacy, compassion, personal connection, and stability. They show a leader who understands the importance of tradition, but who also embraces authenticity and warmth. And they offer reassurance to a nation, and indeed the world, that the monarchy remains a steady presence.